Nico, hello, how are you, man? Just give me a couple minutes. I need to sort out the settings on my stream first. Is it very do you find like the frame rate is very low? Could be that I just need to restart my app for the tower, but it looks very choppy on. Okay, it's alright now. I think it was just earlier. Alright. It's an exciting day to do tournaments today. we are going to, yeah, it's a new month. We spent the last month completing our generator multiplier efficiency, and so I think for this month we get to go with some damage, and that's nice. I get to play with some damage. So alright. What are the battle conditions today? I forgot. Death ray resistance, enemy speed, ultimate weapon durations, basics ultimate, fast ultimate. This is tricky. Let's see. Basics fast. Death Defy down. Skip Decay. Now this is tricky because I would like to have Pulsar Harvester, but with the ultimate weapon durations down, I need Galaxy Compressor. And I need Galaxy Compressor mainly because I do not have Chain Lightning Plus completed at this stage. So if I have my black hole and let's say there's a whole bunch of ranged enemies in there, the moment my black hole falls, I'm going to die. Yeah, so I think I need the Pulsar Harvester for sure. But then we have to go with the G-Comp. So we ignore the Primordial Collapse. And anyway, my damage, like, it gets scaled down so low later on. I don't think it really matters, right? Assist over here. Now the problem is whether or not I can actually survive without having the damage. I think we should be, right? We can't get to like wave 3400 or something, but I think wave 3000 we should be able to. Let's hope so. I really have no idea. But okay, we'll just test it out. I think we go with the death penalty on this slot. Where is death penalty? There we go. Okay, so this is all sorted out. Now I do need to do my upgrades for the month. So I need to spend some money. Ah, shit. Alright, let me go get the packs first. It's a new month, new tournament. Oops, how do I buy the packs? How do I... okay, add them to cart. Add them to cart. Okay, add it to cart. Check out. Let's see. Okay. Awaiting approval. Man, this game is very, very expensive. Okay, so we've bought this packs. Okay, so we got the monthly packs. We still now need to get the in-game pack, right? Okay, so let me get this in-game pack as well. Oh my goodness. And then in 5 days we're going to get the next in-game pack, and then on Monday there is the guild pack, right? The one that gives extra medals. So we do need to get those as well. Oh man. So much for free to play live, eh guys? So much for free to play live. Oh my god. Okay. Look at how good we are as free to play players. We suddenly got like 4.7k. Alright, switch to tournament setup. Let's deck out our shockwave size. All our modules are sorted here. Now I want to change the bots a little bit. Okay, we're going to... If I recall from last tournament, because of Fast Ultimate, it wasn't necessarily that I needed the extra damage or something. But it would be nice to have a bit more attack speed reduction. So we go all out on this. Okay, so this thing is done, this thing is done. Okay, so previously this was my stats, right? It was at 40 seconds each for the import bot. I had 11 seconds of duration here. I think I don't need the 11 seconds of duration. I would rather have this thing over here maxed out, right? And we get at least the same amount of range, so 79 meters. Why do I have extra now? Maybe my range was larger. Okay, and then we get 40.5 here. Okay, nice. Now this is sorted. Now we need to spend stuff. Alright. Let me get caught up with the chat first. Cole says to use Pulsar Harvester, it gets hard with Amplify Bot Plus. Yes, I did notice that. So that's why we have our Pulsar Harvester here. However, we need our Galaxy Compressor. I think I need the permanent black hole. You went a PB with it in odd battle conditions, almost 2800. Nice, congrats, Cole. Dark Archer, show us the way, senpai. Show you the way to spend money. There's this website, it's called webstore, tower.webstore or something. Matt, the goat is at it again. No, I'm not the goat. Can't wait for your bot respec. For bot respec, so you can take advantage of the new stuff. I see. Rob says this is the these are perfect battle conditions to reroll my multiverse nexus for permanent black hole. Ludacris wants to see my golden tower. So what do you mean roll my multiverse nexus for permanent black hole? This is my golden tower. How do I reroll my multiverse nexus for PBH? And if I do, that would mean that I don't have my primordial collapse, which means that I can't use the 98 meter setup later on. Because there will be gaps in my black hole and stuff. So should I still do that? But anyway, we got we did our spending, right? We need to get some dopamine hits. Last week, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I was asking in the chat what I should spend on. So the two options were get more charge mines or get chain lightning plus. So most of the chat voted, I think it was 60% of the chat voted that I should get chain lightning plus. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ham this month. Now that we have sorted our econ for this version, we are just going to go all in into chain lightning plus. So let's get the unlock, and then let's see how much we can bring it up to. Okay, 0.3. I mean, it's still 30% of the damage. What level is this? So we are at level 5 chain lightning currently. After this tournament, I presume that brings us to level 6. We just go all in this month to get to level 10, level 11. And once that is done, number 1, protector ultimates will no longer be a problem. But number 2, in battle conditions like today, I will never have the issue of like, oh, do I need my permanent black hole or something? We wouldn't need permanent black hole. So I can take out this black hole substats and chuck them in with some like, I don't know, poison swamp or inner landmine or something, some extra damage substats. So nice. All right. So it's not going to do very much this tournament, I don't think. In terms of the chain lightning plus, but it's still percent damage. We have less damage today, so every little bit is going to help, I would think. But right, all of it is sorted. So let's do a final check and we enter our tournament. Oh right, I first have to spend my coin. What can I buy? I guess we get the 10 into Ren armor here. And yeah, right, let's just leave it like this. Oh, I need to notify my... Oh, I nearly messed up again, guys. Oh, shit. Alright, let's notify the guild. Going. Let's hope for a good bracket and let's go. Let's go. Alright. So we got the chain lightning on today, guys. We have to turn on our poison swarm plus, turn on the poison swarm stun. We should have a lot more damage today. Dark Archer says we all already know the way to spend. We're all addicts here. No judgment, show us the way to victory. I mean, 4,700 stones. You know what? I think by the end of this month, given how many stones we can buy, how much we'll get in tournaments and stuff, we should be at like Chain Lightning level 10 or something, right? Naz, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Roll Multiverse Nexus with 1 Death Wave cooldown substat, turn GT off and your Black Hole cooldown should be 31.5 seconds, assuming Black Hole cooldown is on the primary. Then I can run Project Funding and Pulsar Harvester. Ooh. But doing that, right, Rob, I lose 90% damage reduction from my Primordial Collapse, and I don't think that's worth it. You know, our damage gets scaled down close to 0. And the fact is, around the wave 3000 region, I can tank the overcharge hits. So, you know, I think having lower damage by means of not having Project Funding is honestly not going to affect the wave count by too much. Zog is a worm lover. Oh right, I need to check my bracket and I need to notify my guild if it's full. So let's see. Oh, it's full. Let me notify the guild first. Full. Alright, I mean, it's kind of hard to see right now, but let's wait. Let's check the bracket out at 1800 waves. I have a feeling it's going to be a bad bracket. Now we have 3000 gems. I can technically gem rush some stuff. Should I save my gems? I think we save our gems, huh? Let's just save our gems. Not sure what I want to do with it. DB Cooper says I would want permanent black hole for damage reduction from Primordial Collapse. Yeah, exactly, DB Cooper. So that's what I was thinking as well. I want the damage reduction from the Primordial Collapse. And I noticed yesterday I tried doing a dissonant run in tier 21. I got about 100 waves more using my tournament setup. So there was project funding. But you know, it was only like 100 waves more. I don't think my coin multiplier changed by much. So I wouldn't expect, like in tournaments when our damage gets scaled so low, most of the damage was still coming from my electrons in this dissonant run. So if we have a look at it, most of my damage was just electrons. The overall damage we can see is not very high, right? And this is without any scaling down effect. So electron damage is still more than my ultimate weapon damage altogether. I don't think I really need the project funding damage. We do need to sort our target priority. Fast fleets. I think this is fine. Perhaps fast fleet boss closest. There is boss ultimate today, right? Basics ultimate. Oh, basics and fast ultimate. Well, bosses will still be a problem later on. Let's bring the ops in. So as with last tournament, it was fast ultimate as well. When our wall breaks, we just increase our range. And eventually we'll just use 98 meters with like I guess 3 point something shockwave size, and it should work out fine. Snares isn't 9x damage still better than 100 level reductions from Pulsar Harvester? No. So two things to note. With the implementation of, or with the change of the endpoint, you do not just get 100 level reductions from Pulsar Harvester. Pulsar Harvester can go above 100. The rate just goes down after 100 activations. In my dissonant runs yesterday, I was sometimes getting like 380 level reductions. Pulsar Harvester alone accounted for about 80% of the boss's health. So it is way more than what project funding would provide. Now the thing is, if let's say this set of battle conditions were, there was no fast ultimate, and at some point, without the fast ultimate, we can go a lot further. At some point, we are going to get to a point where enemies have just so much health that even if we had to do like 0.1% of their health, it still requires a lot of damage throughput. In that case, then not having the project funding extra damage might be a little bit harmful, or just not having enough damage multipliers might hurt our progress a little bit. But with fast ultimate, I don't think we would reach that stage. Somehow level reductions are more damage than plasma cannon at 54%. No idea how that works. It could just be that the Pulsar Harvester, so when the boss enters the range, Pulsar Harvester already starts reducing the boss's health, and only when the boss enters your tower range does it fire off. So by the time the boss actually gets to your main tower range, it could be that Pulsar Harvester has reduced a lot of their health. And so when you take 54% of that remaining health, it's not 54% necessarily of the boss's overall health. Hey, look at that, our smart missiles one-tapping the boss. So strong. Smart missiles. What is this? Why is there a 1 over here? It's annoying me. It's like on my phone, if I see a red bubble, I have to get rid of it. But what do I click here? What's a goal? Goal amount. Oh, what is super chats? Oh, super chats are the ones. Nah, let's not bother about this. Close. Why is it still here? Timer 30 minutes. Super chat colors that count. Till and up. What the hell? If I click here. Share how I will celebrate. No, I don't want to celebrate. It's close. I can't get rid of this 1 over here. It's annoying me, guys. Oh no. They need to nerf smart missiles, they're too strong. What are you talking about, Zog? Don't give the developers any bad ideas. I mean, today I would like to say that the developers should nerf Chain Lightning Plus, right? And I'm saying this even though I just bought it. I don't like the reliance of this game on percent enemy damage. But the sad reality is, now that I have gotten Chain Lightning Plus, it wouldn't do very much just yet. But by next month, when my Chain Lightning Plus gets like close to max, I think we are going to gain a lot in our tournaments. So yeah, I think we might actually move up to like, you know, from 3200 waves to like 3400 waves or something like that. John says it's because I suck at engaging with you guys. Really? I'm sorry. I'll try better, John. Actually, AFK says, yeah, I've seen bounce shots hit the boss and reduce its health before the primordial, before the plasma cannon reaches it. And hello, how are you? Actually, AFK. Master Chief, hello, man. How are you? I forgot basic ultimates work on summon. Now I've got like 8 bosses flying at me. Well, what? There's basics ultimate today? Oh yeah, basics and fast ultimate, right? So there will be a whole ton of bosses later on. Let me think. So we have a trade-off, right, guys? If I increase my range, it sort of reduces the number, the rate at which my inner landmines can explode. And that is slightly problematic because I want a lot of inner landmine explosions to continuously stun bosses. Last tournament, I could kind of get away with the 98 meter setup because there was tank ultimate, so we are always going to have a huge cluster of enemies on the inside. I don't think that's possible for today. I don't think that's possible. So what we might end up doing is this. We first bring our range to 50 meters and let's say 2.0 on the shockwave size. I think we try to keep it like this, and I know by the time we get to wave 2.4k or something, my wall is going to always be down, but I think this would be safer because once the bosses start flying in, if I have a constant stream of inner landmine explosions, it's probably going to help out a lot more than if I use the 98 meter setup. Yeah, but can anyone in the chat verify? Does this make sense? With the tank ultimate, I could get away with the higher range. Now that we don't have the tank ultimate, I don't want a situation whereby like one fast enemy just buffs a whole stream of bosses into my inner landmine inner ring. And basically that's all she wrote, right? The bosses are just going to get briefly stunned over there. My ops aren't going to hit them for much, and then I'm dead. Nas says, what am I hoping for in version 29? Oh my, I answered this the other day. I can't remember what I actually wanted. I wanted a smart missile buff. I wanted a poison swarm buff. I wanted buff so that the ultimate weapons are all comparable with one another. Yeah, you can do that in two ways. Either you nerf chain lightning damage or nerf inner landmine damage, or you increase smart missile and poison swarm damage. But I don't want this huge disparity between the two good ones and the two bad ones. Similar song says, try this game called Exponential Idol. It's a fun game for someone's journey through research, PhD, and academia. Exponential Idol. Math-inspired incremental game. Your goal is to stack money by taking advantage of exponential growth. Oh, I've played this game before. Similar songs. Yes, there's a lot of prestige going on, right? So basically you improve the base of the exponent, you improve the exponent and stuff like that, and eventually you can keep prestiging very quickly. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It got me playing for like 2 weeks or something. Then I got bored of it. So the thing is, I don't really like games with a lot of prestige things, because if it's like sort of restarting the game over and over again, it just restarts a lot faster. What do I think is a good stopping point for Chain Lightning Plus, or do we have to max it? Probably max, yeah. What's better in Ultimate Weapon, Disco Run, Scout, or Attack Chip? I think with the changes to Import Plus, it's probably going to be Scout. The one is annoying me now as well, since I pointed it out. Fix it. Yeah, John, so how do I fix it? What should I click? What should I... Let's see. Start a poll. Create a poll. I don't know what poll to ask today. Just start a poll. Let's see, what poll can I ask? I know. Okay, so bracket ranking. Okay, so bracket ranking. So first to second. No, first, second, or third, or lower. Predicted. Start poll. Okay. So we haven't checked the bracket out yet. You guys can do the prediction. No, it's still here, John. It's still here. This one is still here. I can't get rid of it. DB Cooper says, I've been keeping an eye on range, increasing it slowly. So the thing is, DB Cooper, when you increase the range, your the number of enemies that have to come in becomes a lot more, and the only enemies that can really get past your AWP line, because there's no AWP resistance today, is going to have to be fast enemies. Either that or a protector enemy must come in and create a ball of enemies for that situation to happen. It might be problematic in getting a huge stream of inner landmine explosions. So I think it might be better to actually keep the range low for today. Okay, Ghetto is using 58 meters, so let's use 58 meters today, huh? We just follow Ghetto's setup. We are mini Ghetto today. I was actually thinking about like, yeah, maybe bring it up to 55 eventually. 58 seems fine. Jodok, what's my IOM plus? It's level 4. IOM damage is like 400 plus. It's fun since it ends somewhere, Similar Song says. Yeah, well, there's an ending and then you prestige and it's like life starts all over again. Aren't we doing the same in this game? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's like with the prestige system, it feels at some point, right? Similar Songs, each run is going to be like 10 minutes your prestige, because that prestige currency that you get is going to be really, really fast. Whereas with the tower, our runs get longer and longer and become more and more AFK. So it's slightly different in terms of the gameplay, I feel. Just start a poll. It's calling me out saying I'm not engaging with you guys. Say delete account or keep account will help you break your addiction. I should have put John in timeout or delete or ban John. Put those two as the options, eh? Isra player. Anyone knows how many meters does Black Hole need to have if ILM is using 69.5 meter range? Probably 60 meters would be more than enough. 50 plus 60. JP Gaming. Hey JP, hello, how are you, man? Why aren't there more options for the poll? Well, there's it covers all particular options, right? Either I get first place, second place, or worse than third place. Hey, and most of you guys think I'm getting first place, huh? Appreciate the vote of confidence, guys. John, so your chat, you have to change it from top chat to live chat. Ghetto's chats can only come in when you're looking at live chat or all chat. If the tower gets prestige, I'm out. Yeah, no way I'm running all of those labs again. No way I am buying more stones to upgrade ultimate weapons or re-upgrade ultimate weapons once again. My YouTube account never shows in top chat for whatever weird YouTube issue. Yeah, it's pretty strange. Did you reach the end of Exponential Idol game? It has a storyline. I can't remember now. Similar Songs. I tried that game out like years ago, man. Years ago. 2022, 2023, something like that. It seemed fun, then I realized that I do a lot of math in my daily work. I don't want to look at more math than I have to. Okay, let's check out the bracket now, huh? Looking good. Okay. 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 Ooh, okay. Okay. Spyman. Okay. I think all of this over here we are sort of fine. They probably wouldn't make it past intro sprint. Are there any lurkers in the background? Okay. 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 Ah man, okay, Fitch might give us a run for our money. Tier 24, hey. See this guy over here just chilling out at the bottom. Seeing how lurking. Dangerous. I bet ghetto is a word they flag. Ooh, that might be a reason. How many waves do I have on tier 24? Like 300-ish? Something like that. Let's pop our auto demon mode for now. just so we can clear the... our wall doesn't break for longer into the game. Actually, in case I forget to turn it off later, let's not do that, huh? By the way, guys, last tournament, so I have something nice to share with you guys. So last tournament, I ended up re-rolling my Primordial Collapse purely for tournaments, and so I ended up using Harmony Conductor for farm runs. This set of wave count over here, this was how it was before last tournament, right? We can see about like 5 point something, 6 point something K waves. The coin about 300 to max around 332. And then I decided that because I need the Primordial Collapse for tournaments to tank overcharge, we use our Harmony Conductor for farm runs. I was expecting a fall in my wave count and so on, but check it out. we gain like 1,000 waves. And the coin per hour stays the same, so that's awesome. The only difference is that now I am sort of running with Poison Swarm Plus turned off in my farm runs, just to be able to survive or to clear the enemies a little bit better. And look at that, 7.3k waves. So the Primordial Collapse does way more in farm run. Harmony Conductor does way more in farm runs than Primordial Collapse does. Mainly because I think we just can't tank any of the enemies. The overcharge is just going to one tap anyway, for me at least. If you're someone like Ghetto, then probably not. We also have like the 98% defense and stuff, right? So it could all be helping with just a bit of damage mitigation. Yato was doing a tier 23 relic run prior to tournament. Oh, okay. So you just started? Have I done a milestone run since the M Plus project, Pulsar Harvester buff? No, I haven't, DB Cooper. I guess we could do a tier 24 run after this tournament, and then we wrap up the stream there. But at least from last from my last Dissonant run, the past month of econ that I invested into my damage, honestly it didn't give me that many more waves. It was just like 100 waves in my utility Dissonant run. My damage is very lacking because I spent like the whole month. The past like 10,000 stones were all in econ, right? I had a new synchronicity unlock and I completed this guy over here. So I haven't touched damage for a long time. Only today we finally got back into some damage. Now I'm really excited to see how the damage would be like at the end of the tournament, because we still have last tournament in our screen. So we will still be able to see our Chain Lightning damage and Inner Landmine damage comparison. I would like to see how it looks like today with the Chain Lightning Plus and with the M-Bot Plus buff. Oh wow, congrats Gato, you got tier 23 done. That's awesome. Is there anything differently that you did with the tier 23 milestone? You just went full on damage for that, or do we have to care about do we have to care a little bit about survivability as well? That is so much further than where I can go, man. At least at the start of this month, tier 23 I could only get to 1,500 waves. Tier 22 4.3k. I'm not even going to bother attempting the tier 22 milestone currently. It would probably be feasible once I start investing into my inner landmines. So maybe next month. At the end of next month or something, when my inner landmines gets to like +8 or something, that's when I'll probably try the milestones again, and dissonant as well. I can't tank overcharge. I need both insane damage and also enough medals to make overcharge pretty much not fire. Overcharge is the main issue on the right. So it's basically like tournaments then. I mean, that is good to know, because what we have currently in tournaments is basically that, right? We are just holding Thunderbot at max over here. Perhaps this month's medals would just go into Mpot and Bot, and so too for next month. So we should be able to bring it up to, I guess, 41.5 seconds or something by the time we reattempt the milestones. And plus in Pausa Harvester, I have higher on all of those than you, and you're way stronger than me. So John, yeah, there is always a potential that you think my tower is better than yours, but it isn't. You know, you might have other things that are doing more damage, maybe more assist module levels, maybe more chain lightning damage or something. Have I gotten the tier 23 skin yet? No, I haven't. You guys always think that I can get very far, but my damage throughput is very low, guys. Like, yeah, if we look at my assist modules, multiplier efficiency is 74%. Multiplier efficiency here, 65%. There is a lot of damage loss just from not having this stuff done. Did I use harmony conductor or magnetic hook? I think it would have to be harmony conductor if Gato was saying overcharge was the problem. Try some milestones with M+ and Pulsar Harvester. Okay, then I'll do them after. We do the tier 24 one. Maybe that gives us like some extra stones or something. But I don't think I want to do tier 22 and 23 on stream at least. But I'll do them before next tournament, I guess. Hang on. That means that I need to reroll my... man, I need to reroll my harmony conductor. Dimension core and harmony conductor. See, then I need to reroll my harmony conductor. Oh man. Man. Isn't that troublesome? Oh, Ghetto, you use your farming dimension core and harmony conductor. Okay, that makes things a lot easier. Let's just use our farming harmony conductor then. Chief, how's the bracket looking? I think we should be on track to getting first place today. Hopefully. I've heard of, I've seen a few familiar names before. Shabanotti, Full Metal, Actuary. I think Fitch I've also seen before. Right, 2000 waves in, guys. Now we are Chain Lightning Plus user, hey? We are a Chain Lightning Plus user from now on. Okay, so apparently, let's end this poll. Apparently, it is not what John thinks that I'm not interacting with you guys. Look at that. This one over here is still here. It's still bugging me, John. My moderator talking rubbish in the chat, eh? Time to put him in a timeout. Oh, Cooper, DB Cooper, Chain Lightning Plus to level 10. Nice. I bet the protectors are just melting on your screen now, huh? It must be so satisfying watching them melt. Yeah, I can totally imagine that, DB Cooper. They're just gonna melt instantly. Yes, Chief, I finally got smite. We're gonna smite those protectors where the sun don't shine, you know. And I think it helps a lot with just overall cleanliness of your screen, right? If a protector enemy comes along and creates a ball of enemies, it kind of messes up a lot of things. Number one, there's a damage reduction on all of those enemies, which makes it take a while longer to die. Number two, the ranged enemies can fire off at you if the protector enemy is there, which is another problem. When your black hole falls, obviously. So you have to sacrifice a lot of damage for control. Yeah, basic stuff like this. Chief, I got it up to level 5. It's currently like my best damage ultimate weapon, huh? Ultimate weapon plus. Spotlight 4, Poison Swarm 4, IOM 4, Chain Lightning plus 5. Oh yeah. So we can do 30% of wave health on the enemy now. That's 50% of protector health gone. Let's see my labs. Need to see what I got better since I passed you in everything now. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to scroll down. I don't want to stay on this page for too long. And I still have to make the progress update video. So I I guess I can go a little bit more in depth over there. Nothing much, honestly. Like the main labs that I think would give me a lot of value at this stage would be either the enemies lab or the battle conditions lab. So even if with the Chain Lightning Plus, I think stuff like Protector Health, Protector Radius would be useful if there's armored battle conditions. I think stuff like armored enemies down, that would be useful as well. I think Prot Ultimate down would also be useful. There's only 10 levels for this. That would be, I mean, it would be nice, right? Shorter duration for Protector Ultimate. People say I need a lot of levels in Chain Lightning Plus to see a benefit. I disagree. I mean, every little bit helps, right? If we are talking about consistency, then yes, max level is best. But also, right, DB Cooper, let's say Greeny was in the chat and he says you need max level Chain Lightning Plus to see a benefit. Why he is saying that is because where he is in his tournaments at like 4,000 waves, if it was level 10, then even that like 5% of protector health remaining, it's just not, you're just not killing it, right? And so all the problems come along with protector are going to be there without the Chain Lightning Plus at max level. So you are absolutely right. Most people will see a benefit to Chain Lightning Plus way before max level. But that's why we shouldn't just hear statements like this, right? We shouldn't just follow what the meta is for players at the top, The game that they are playing is very different. The game that Greeny is playing is completely different from what I am playing at this stage. My S-Labs suck. Yeah. I have a lot of work left in them. How are your S-Mod labs going up so quickly? Have you been like gem rushing all of them? Tax, hello, how are you? You finally cave and I'm going to finally cave in and get Smite next week. Testing Spotlight plus 5 now. What's there to test about Spotlight plus 5, Tax? Like, between 4 and 5, it's just a flat out damage boost, isn't it? Xenomorph. Thank you. Good luck with your tournament too. DB Cooper says, yeah, it helped with protectors or rays when I was struggling to get to 3,000 waves. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure today, even with that extra 30% wave health, it's going to help me in some ways. Scatters will be a lot less of a problem because the 3rd and 4th generation, I think the 4th generation scatters would die instantly now. Fast enemies have 100% health. 30% of their health is already going to be taken care of by Chain Lightning Plus. So that is good as well. Now we couple in some maybe OA hits, some Pulsar Harvester reductions. It's going to be quite significant as well. Okay, you're using Spotlight Plus to farm tier 21 at 120 meter range. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Is that a new farming strategy, Tax? 120 meters. I've never heard of it. I've heard of like a 110 meter setup, but the one Christian told me was that 98 meters. So I just used 98 and that was really good. Some guy on the tower Discord has info on it. Your nick. And okay. Well, I'm glad that I don't have to worry about that particular farming strategy for now. How is it working out for you so far? But Tex has a lot of damage, eh? You went very heavy into IOM as well last month. The high range is better for Golden Bot Plus, so more cells, better bot coverage. Really? I always thought that smaller range plus Singularity Harness gives the most amount of resources. Oh, okay, because you're using project funding for assist. I see. You definitely have the damage for you definitely have the damage multipliers, for sure. Is there, do you have is your ELS not maxed yet, Tags? Chief says, give me some new songs. Oh, wait, do I have songs? I thought I turned off all the songs on the stream. 64.72. Yeah, okay, so Tex, I have 65.9 ELS. So we are very similar in our ELS now. 5.6 to 5.8k waves is good enough. You know what you can do, Tax? You can test it out. I'm not sure if it would work out for you. But when I was around your level, okay, so around like 5.8k waves, this is what I did. I just removed my project funding and I used Singularity Harness. Yes, your wave count is going to drop, so you would expect it to drop to something like 5,000 waves thereabouts. Then you compare the coin gain and the cell gain relative to the shard fall, and it's going to be a minor fall in your shards, but it's not going to be super detrimental, and you see if you're okay with that. If you're okay with that, I think the Singularity Harness is a lot better. And I think it's a lot better mainly because you get the larger range, so your runs are more efficient, and also because of GoBot Plus. If you are at a somewhat lower range and your GoBot has a bigger coverage from the Singularity Harness, you can sort of pull out a little bit of cells from your bonus cells and pump them into your echoing shot or something, and that could potentially help with making ILM work. Depends on your overall medals though. I was told to remove project funding when I got to wave 7000 according to the guy who remains nameless. I can try using Singularity Harness. Speaking of the guy that remains nameless, it's kind of quiet in here without him. He who shall not be named. You know who. Lord Voldemort. Yeah, so the guy who shall not be named, the nameless guy, told me something similar as well. I didn't listen to him in that regard. Mainly because I prioritized. I still required a bit of priority into econ, into coin and cells. So I was happy to get like slightly less shards, for more cells and coins. And eventually it sort of all works out, you know. I remember, Rob, are you still here? Is Rob here? I can't remember. Rob was here earlier. We were chatting a while back because we both moved up to tier 21 around the same time, and it was Rob who told me that from his own testing, he didn't really notice much of a wave fall between using project funding and Singularity Harness. I tested it out initially, and then I lost a lot of waves. But the moment I was able to hit like 4.5k waves, 4,000 to 4.5k waves with Singularity Harness, I just made the swap. I think it took like a month of tier 21 farming before I hit that breakpoint. But yeah, hopefully it helps you, Tex. Tom, hello, how are you? What big things do I think are coming in version 29? Nothing much. I don't think there's going to be much difference in version 29 from where we currently are. I think they would have to make they would just be giving us a lot more multipliers of any sort. If they want to make the higher tiers doable. It would be nice if they actually gave us more EOS, but yeah, I think if they did give us more EOS, people would just run out of things to invest in. I think with this Spotlight Plus upgrade, Singularity Harness should help me get over 4,900 waves now. Last time I got like 4.8, 4.9 with Singularity Harness. Yeah, probably. But then again, like the it's very strange in tier 21 tech. Sometimes you get more damage and you end up doing worse. It could be because of how fleets were before, but after the change to how overcharge works, if you are able to soak up some overcharge hits with your base health and stuff, it's good enough. Right, we're at 2.2k waves now. Pretty chill. I think we will lose our wall around the 2.4k region. Thereafter, it just depends how fast or how often we take chip damage, I guess. Yeah, alright. This range is actually pretty nice because when the boss was at my op line, it was constantly being hit by the inner landmines. So I think we stay at this range for a while. Dinos, hello, how are you, man? Oh, but by the way, I just remembered. It could be that Christian just doesn't want to join, but yesterday he did mention that he didn't receive a notification the last time I streamed. So let me drop him a polite text. Okay. let me send him a polite text, and I bet Chief would have seen that text as well. Let's see if he responds. He could be just sleeping, I don't know what time it would be in Norway. Let's pull up the bracket once again. Let's see how it's going. GameWiz has overtaken. Okay, Shepnaughty has ended his run, I think. GameWiz is going to give me a run for his money. Oh yeah, he has a visitor this weekend. His freedom is over. Oh my god, Chief. Yeah, I you know what? The moment you said that, I could hear the crack in the air. Now, I'm wondering what labs I should do this next coming month. For sure, now that I'm a Chain Lightning guy, this scatter amplifier lab should be done ASAP. Especially since scatters are a problem later on in the tournaments. So I'm just going to leave this in, go box it. Don't snitch on me when he gets in. What do you mean? What do you mean snitch? I don't snitch. I'm sure he can just like rewind and then watch it, and then he will realize that oh this chief guy, I've been helping him. And in Mandarin there is this saying that sometimes you are good-hearted, but you don't get rewarded with good things as a good-hearted individual. Scatters are a bit easier with the Pulsar Harvester changes in the later waves. Ah, okay, cool. Hey, Greenie's here. Hello. Hey, Greenie, how are you? I never threw you under the bus for trying to plan Kristen's destruction in the guild. What are you talking about? I was merely stating facts, Chief. Hey, Greenie, we got this now. We got Chain Lightning +5 now. We can go pew pew on the scatters now. Yes, Greenie. So the entire month of stones this for August are going to go into Chain Lightning Plus. I'm probably just going to max it out and then be forever done with it. Oh no, Chief decided to ask Greenie a question that is going to to make us all feel very, very small and insignificant. How is the tournament? Look at what Greedy says. This battle conditions seems fairly easy overall. Oh my god. Yeah. Fast ultimate, basics ultimate. No big deal. So what if we have more enemies and they move fast at your tower? Doesn't mean anything. That means I'm cooked. Yeah. So I think we've made a couple of changes to our setup today, Greeny. So I'm using the permanent black hole because I still need the permanent black hole for the protectors. So we're using G-Comp instead of project funding. But other than that, our setup is pretty much what it's been for the last few tournaments. My guess is that because damage is so weak, it's probably not going to matter too much that I'm using G-Comp instead of project funding. So we are hoping, based on last tournament we got to 3.2k waves. We have less damage but we have more percent damage today, so it's 30% of enemy health as percent damage. I think that allows us a little bit more flexibility. 30% of wave health as enemy damage. So I would expect our chain lightning damage to be pretty significant. Ah, there we go. Almost 2400 waves. We lost our wall. At some point we would probably have to bring it up to 58 meters range as Gato suggested. Let's wait till we start taking damage first. What did I want? Oh yes, I wanted to see my damage breakdown. So let's see. Look at that, chain lightning damage pulling out ahead now. Way higher than my inner landmines for now. At some point I think it would I don't think inner landmines would catch up anymore, right? Inner landmines would catch up to smart missiles, but chain lightning I don't think so. The boss just took our wall again. Oh no, we are at... Actually, Pulsar Harvester damage. Project funding damage is very significant, eh? We are at like less than 1Q damage now. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're actually starting to take damage soon. I guess stuff like the inner landmine quantity substats might actually make sense now. Project funding is probably plus 100 waves in terms of enemy health. Okay. Maxwell, hello, how are you? You drank a Vietnamese coffee and can't sleep. Now you are here. Nice. Was it the egg coffee or just the very sweet ones? I love Vietnamese coffee. Nico, not using project funding is wow to me. Yeah, it's my first time not using project funding as well. It feels a little bit unnatural that my damage is so low right now. But I think we should be fine. Drip coffee with condensed milk. Nice, nice. Vietnamese coffee is so sweet, but it's really nice. Like, you go out for some drinks the night before, right? And the next day, you wake up hungover in Vietnam. You order their sweet coffee. You order some roadside barbecue chicken. Oh my goodness. Perfect hangover recipe. After that, you just go back to sleep. This boss got me again. See, this is the issue with the range, I think. It would be nice if we are at 43.5 meter range currently, because we would get a lot more inner landmine explosions. Clouded, hello, how are you? What's the weirdest food combination I like? Let me think. Weirdest. You see, it's difficult for me to think what is weird, because Asian dining is very like communal, right? So there's a whole bunch of dishes, and you just take a little bit of every dish and you eat them. So that in itself is food combinations, and honestly, I've never bothered about what is on the table as long as there's food. I can eat most stuff. There's two things that I don't really like. I don't like bitter melon. Bitter melon or bitter gourd is terrible. The taste is horrible. It just makes me feel very sad when I eat it. So I don't eat that. And there's this Asian fruit. It's called a jackfruit. I don't like the taste of that as well. But aside from that, I eat almost everything. I have a mild shrimp allergy. So when I eat shrimp, my lips get a little bit itchy. And it never really bothered me. I just eat it anyway. As long as there's food, I would eat it. I have never tried dog meat before. And I have dogs at home and I love dogs, but I wouldn't mind trying it. If someone gives me some dog meat, I'll just eat it. I wouldn't feel grossed out about it or anything. Maxwell says bitter melon soup tastes like disrespect. Yeah, it's just terrible, I don't know. My mom says it's really good for, I think, managing our cholesterol levels or something like that. Asian remedy, right? I was like, nah, you manage your cholesterol levels, but you lose your sanity in return. Not worth it. You'll feed me shellfish before I come to bed. Then I have to brush my teeth again. Clouded says bamboo tastes and smells like cat piss. Wow. I never knew how cat piss tastes like. But bamboo shoots have a distinctive flavor. Yeah, that's true. I'm still thinking. Let me think of what is something that is weird. A food combination that is weird. Now, I think if so in Indian food has a lot of curries and the flavors are very strong and pungent, right? In a good way. Now, let's say you have some sort of a fish curry. It's got a bit of sour, a little bit of spicy, a little bit masala-ish kind of flavors with like strong flavors, right? Think of turmeric, cumin, and stuff. It's all made into a curry. And you combine that with something that is rather bland. Let's say some steamed food, right? So let's say steamed fish, okay? So you steam fish, which is more Asian style, like Cantonese Asian. So you're trying to go for the natural flavor of the fish with a steamed dish. So that one would be very light, very mild tasting. There's a bit of salt, a little bit of ginger. That's about it. And you combine that with fish curry. It's probably going to be a weird combination because once you eat the fish curry, you can't taste the natural flavors of the steamed fish. I think that would be weird. Yeah, stuff like this when there's like two very polarizing flavors, that you taste one and you can't, it completely masks the flavor of the other. I think it would be pretty not a very good combination. Would I still like it? I mean, it's food. I don't mind it. I would still eat it. My weird food combination is banana and peanut butter on toast. So good, but everyone says, why is that yuck? It's pretty nice. So I think most people who run would agree that having bagels with peanut butter and banana, it's like the best way to fuel yourself in the morning before you go on a long run. What's my signature dish when trying to bag a hottie? My signature dish? I don't know, man. Tell her to cook for me. Why would I cook for her? I would just cook for myself, and if she can eat if she wants, but why would I care about what she wants to eat? Rose milk is very distinct. It's Indian, doesn't go with anything. Mixed milk. So there is this drink in Singapore. I think it's a Malay drink. I think it's what you're referring to. So it's rose syrup, and you add in evaporated milk into it. So it's got a very strong fragrance, right? Like floral fragrance, but it's like a milk drink. It goes pretty nicely with curries, because curries already have their own milky kind of texture to it. Rose milk is like some sort of like a palate cleanser between the curries, because it's sweet, it's still milky, kind of refreshing taste before you try the next dish. What did I do? What did I do, Chief? Oh, guys, okay, so Kristen, Chief, and I have a Discord chat, right? And earlier we were, in case anyone was wondering, that person who shall not be named, they were referring to Kristen. and so I said, oh, let me message Kristen out of courtesy. And I went on our group chat and I messaged Kristen and I said, hey, Kristen, Chief and gang are talking trash about you in stream. Now Chief is trying to get some revenge. Now, have you guys tried the Singapore style chili crab before? It's so we import our crabs from Sri Lanka, the big mud crabs, and they are made with like a sweet and spicy, eggy kind of sauce on it. It's really nice. I think most of my friends that visit Singapore, if I bring them for it, they typically like it. It's really nice for that sauce when you mix it with bread. So we have those fried bread doughs. You mix it in that sauce and you eat it. I like it. It's a lot of calories, but very, very savory. Sweet and savory. That's another food combination. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm very flexible with food. It doesn't really bother me what I'm eating. Jackson, hello, how are you, man? Have I ever tried NZ Hangi? No, what is that? Do I want to know what is that, Clouded? So I've tried kangaroo and wallaby since I've been in Australia. People say it's strange, the taste, but I find it alright. It's not that bad. NZ Hangi. Alright, let me search on Google. NZ Hangi. Oh, it's a Maori type of food. Okay. Hangi. Yeah. Using heated rocks buried in a pit oven, the key elements include slow cooking meats and root vegetables underground for... Ooh. Ooh, that looks nice. So you dig a hole in the ground, you put in volcanic rocks in it until they grow red. Placed in baskets or wrapped tightly to lock in juices. And then left to steam for 3 to 4 hours. Wow, that sounds nice. It kind of reminds me of like so I was just watching this a while back, like in Mongolian cooking. Because of the nomadic way of life in Mongolia in the past, what they would do is they would basically, when you cook a sheep or something, right? Instead of skinning the animal, and having all the parts laid out and cooking them separately, because of the nomadic lifestyle, what they used to do was they had this way to remove all of the insides of the animal without breaking the skin. And then they would fill up the animal skin with all the innards and everything, and they would end up cooking it that way. it looks pretty cool. They again throw in hot rocks inside, and the meat, and they just let it steam there for a few hours. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that, Cloud. It sounds nice. I bet the meat would be very tender because of the long cooking duration. Right, 2.5k waves. Hey, nice. We somehow are taking. We haven't. Our wall might have broke a few times, but it seems like bosses are now less of an issue than before. Because our inner landmines are actually exploding. So that's awesome. Alright, let's just leave it. It's not broken. Let's not touch it for now. Damage is very low. 354 trillion damage. Oh my goodness. Ghetto says my run feels like it's never going to end. I've left it at 5x this entire time. Hoping I'll just end so I can go to sleep. What wave are you at now, Ghetto? Free 583. Oh boy. Well, does this mean that I can actually get a new PB today? I don't think so. It's fast ultimate. But maybe we can do better than 3.2k waves, huh? What did we get last tournament? Was it 3.2? Uh-oh. We nearly took a hit there. 3179. Okay. 3179. Let's see, do I recognize any names around where I'm at? I think the 3000-ish wave count, that's my prediction for today. 3.2k. If I hit 3.2, I'm happy, I think. Yeah. Probably shouldn't be too greedy. Is Death with Armor Stripping still a lab I don't want to do? I have completed mine, Jackson. I'm not sure if it's worth doing, but well, I just did it anyway. Hey Ghetto, finally completed your run. Congratulations on the run, man. It's awesome. And thank you for joining the stream. Good luck. I hope you are actually getting first place with today's tournament. Ghetto gets the worst brackets, huh? All clouded. You think Ryan can hit us as hard as them mouse clicks? What are you talking about? My mouse? I'm using an Apple mouse. It just sounds very loud. Chief is getting angry with me now. I'm getting first with like 2350. Rerunning now. Oh, nice. Congrats, Jackson. First place. Damn, I need the bracket. Yeah. My bracket is not going to be easy, I don't think. There will be... I think I will be quite closely tied with second place. Uh-oh, the bosses nearly got me there. Got me there. We somehow the explosions aren't very consistent. For my inner landmines, I mean. Yeah, I think I would hold off on putting the range. We just leave the range as is. I need the inner landmines explosions to hold the bosses today, especially with the basics ultimate. Clouded says, I heard Amplify Plus is working well with Chain Lightning now. Yeah, probably more bounce shots equals more Chain Lightning. Look at the amount of Chain Lightning just shredding on the screen. And I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but there was that protector. Normally at this stage, with this amount of damage, protectors are going to be living for such a long time. But look at this protector just die. It's not going to live for very long at all. Look at that, before one black hole ends, I'm done with the protector. That's awesome. Right, almost at 2700 waves. See guys, who needs damage in this game, huh? 53 trillion damage. 270 trillion damage. We're doing fine. This game is so rubbish. Oh, we should look at the boss now. 191 level reductions. Very nice. I think my knockback force is a little bit high. If I could fiddle around with it, I would probably try to get my knockback force to just juggle the range enemies around my range line. So that way I can get more bullet damage. Jackson, I completely agree with you. I wish they buff enemies more. That would mean giving us a higher tournament tier. The countdown of our tower, it just doesn't feel good. We're spending a lot of money on this game, trying to make our numbers go higher, and their solution to it is, well, keep spending money, guys. We just lower the max damage that you can do. The developers, when they introduce overheat, this is the message they send to the community, right? Like, let's say I move to wave 3000 and my health is like 3 billion health. The developers have basically said that you just need 3 billion health to reach 3000 in tournaments. You just need like few trillion damage to reach 3000 waves in tournaments. So what are they saying? Well, there's no need to spend money on damage. Basically, just get the percent damage stuff and then you'll be good to go. I think it's just very bad game development. So Jackson, as it is currently, health is going to go down to 0 at wave 3000. Damage is something higher, which I haven't hit that level yet. All clouded. I eat the same combo, but I also sprinkle some Milo in it. What did Clouded eat? Didn't even think of Milo. Is that the trio saying? Banana, PB, and Milo. Oh, okay. Yeah, Milo is it's like a malt drink. I'm not sure if you guys have it in the US. It's a chocolatey malt powder which you add with water or milk, and it's pretty nice. Oh, you know what, guys? You know how I mentioned a while back that I injured my hip, and it's getting a little bit better now. So I finally managed to go for a run. That was like a decent attempt at a run, but because I've been off running for like 2.5 months, more or less, right? Like almost 3 months actually. I do run, but like 5-10 kilometers a week was all I could manage. The other day I pushed myself and I tried doing a 12-kilometer run. Well, number one, I couldn't complete it. By the 7th kilometer, my hip flexors and my glute was just on fire. It was so painful. And yesterday I was having so much trouble walking, but it felt good. It's one of those like the delayed onset muscle soreness. It felt really good. Reminded me of like how I used to feel every day when I was running. So I think after this tournament, I'm going to go for my second run of the week. I'm not sure if I can still do another 12 kilometers today, but at least 10, I think. At least 10. Jifas, hello, how are you? Good luck with your tournament too. You got the core to Ancestral. Hope it didn't mess up. Ancestral core is pretty good. My glute clouded. I'm someone with a very flat butt, so nothing much to see there. Graham, hello, how are you? Oh wow, we have 36 people on stream now. Hey, welcome everybody. Hello, how are all of you? 2700 waves, 40 trillion damage. Looking good. Oh. And this boss was getting a little bit too close for comfort. But now that our damage is so low, we can actually see the inner landmines exploding, and that's good. Now this boss might actually hit me. Oh wow, okay, we're still surviving. Nice. Nice, 232 level reductions there. Oh, look at that scatter. It just exploded. Alright, now let's check out the damage, huh? Chain Lightning 8 AE. More than inner landmines already. Way more. 8x more. Dinos, you heard I put in an application for JGU? You mean Texas Guild? No, I didn't. So I'm in a guild with Rob and Christian and Chief and some other people. But yeah, I don't think that our guild is going to collapse anytime soon. So I don't think we need a new guild at this stage. And Tex Guild was full, right? Wasn't there like I remember on stream he was saying that it was filled up. No, the university. What university? Oh, just guessing university. Really? Did I put in an application for Tax Guild? For the university? To do what there? Going there to school some people. Just guessing. Must have got lost in the mail. Tax now has 2 guilds, right? I think the first guild was full and then now there's a second guild or something. I would really like to check the bracket and see how we're going, but I don't want to pause the game, and if I just open the menu I might actually die because of how low my damage is currently. Now, I'm just wondering, how will we actually kill the vampires later on? Like right now, these buff vampires, no way we are killing them. Oh wow, we actually got them. How? I guess it's all to do with plasma cannon, huh? Plasma cannon is really not plasma, the pulsar harvester. Pulsar harvester must be really putting in its work with the M-Pot changes. Cooper says getting past wave 3000 consistently in tournaments. Now you get why people complain about tournament length. Yeah, it's just a waste of time. It's okay, it's, you know, the same can be said for all aspects of this game, right? It's a waste of time. However, I think what makes tournaments fun is that last 100 200 waves of the tournament where you actually have to struggle, and waiting 2 hours to get to that stage just to fiddle around and test a different build makes it really a waste of time. What I would like is a tournament where, you know, let's say we can, if we do really well, we can only get to like wave 2000 or something. So the first 20 minutes of intro sprint, everyone can sort of clear that, and then your strategy only really matters in that last 200 waves. I think that would be a good kind of length for endgame players to be at. So then you can test like 5-10 different strategies in a tournament without having to burn your entire day. Texas wave 3000 feels like a brick wall. Yeah, at some point we'll just stroll past 3000 once our damage and stuff goes up there, and our health, I guess, in being able to tank overcharge. It's only fun at the end for tournaments. It's different from farming, right? And they should make tournaments really short, but really difficult. That would actually keep me engaged in this game. You know, it didn't even have to be like same kind of gameplay. We could have varied gameplay in our tournaments as well. the health, except it decays. Tex, have you tried Primordial Collapse? Primordial Collapse is working wonders for me currently. I would have like 3 billion health at the end of this, at 3000 waves. And overcharge will still be not an issue for me with Primordial Collapse. Oh, we might lose an energy shield here. Our wall is down. Oh, it missed. It missed us. Landmine stun mastery, guys. Oh, our wall's up. Yeah, you're using Primordial Collapse for farming. I swapped to Harmony Conductor for farming. It's working out fine for me. I mean, the rays are just melting for some reason. Where is my damage coming from? I have no idea. I think it's just M+. The amount of bullets. So let's see the projectiles. Projectiles at 5.76 AE. Chain Lightning 47 versus Inner Landmines at 3. Damn. Look at that, Chain Lightning Plus. So powerful. So powerful. Chain Lightning Plus, guys. Chain Lightning Plus. So the stupid thing about Chain Lightning is that currently my Chain Lightning is doing 0.3% or 30% of the enemy health, right? That means that basically on every enemy that enters my screen, I get 9 AD of damage on them just from Chain Lightning Plus alone. That is way more damage than any of my other damage multipliers, right? Brendo, hello, how are you? And thank you very much. Good luck with your tournament too. Okay, we nearly lost an energy shield there, but we didn't. That's insane. I think I should start using my demon mode soon. My damage is really getting a little bit low. You'll join soon after you watch and get some inspiration for my tournament runs. Yeah, today is all about Chain Lightning Plus testing. This is the 2nd generation scatter. I think when we get to 3rd generation scatter, it's instant death. Yeah. So we should probably, when I take 1 hit, I'm going to use my demon mode, I guess. Wait, I can't use my demon mode now because if I use it now, it's going to be back at 3.2k. Oh wait, what am I talking about? So I should use it now so that I have I have it back at 3.2k for more damage mitigation. Should I? No, it's 3.1k waves. Alright, let's use our demon mode now. We're overthinking it. Let's just use it now. We have a bit more damage. So that way when we get to wave about 3200, which is where I'm expecting to die based on last tournament, our demon mode is back, and maybe then we can have an additional round of mitigation if we need it. Now, and this last 100 waves, or 95 waves, my health is going to drop from 640 trillion to 3 billion. Look at how fast the overheat is going to kick in. Okay, 480 trillion now. Let's check out this boss's stats. We're at 340 trillion. Level reduction 30%. Nice. $242 trillion. So we lost like 100 trillion of health in that one click. In that one wave. The third and fourth generation scatters just shred the. I just get shredding by Chain Lightning Plus. It's awesome. Debico, yeah, it looks to be working out just fine for me. It's definitely not PB kind of damage that I have at the moment, but having the consistent permanent black hole makes ranged enemies not dangerous, which is really nice. I like it. We lost one energy shield there, alright, so finally bosses are dealing a bit of damage to us. My inner landmine ring is basically gone now, so that's indication to me that I can probably bring it up slightly. My range, more overcharge protection, exactly, from the primordial collapse. It's just about consistency, right, with the defensives and stuff. And it's not like black hole damage would be bad. It's still percent damage. Xenomorph, not sure. Second and third place might be quite close to me. There's someone lurking in the at the bottom of the tournaments. They are also in tier 24. They've also done tier 24 So they might have, you know, they might be around my level. Oh, I lost an energy shield there. I wonder from what? Yeah, okay. So now let me pause the game here. I think I need to increase my range. The bosses are getting way too close for comfort at the moment. Now if I increase my range, should I just go straight out for the 98 meters? Let's just try it, Let's just try it. We see how we go. Maybe it's bad. Let's max this. Okay. I think we go with max shockwave as well. So my train of thought is that all the fast enemies, my chain lightning plus can slowly whittle them down. Poison swarm can slowly whittle them down. The orbs will be at the inner landmine line for the bosses. I think that would be fine. And we still lost an energy shield charge there, so probably not. I do think you'll run out of steam without project funding. Yeah, probably. We won't have enough damage for sure. But let's just see how we go. I mean, 3000 waves, good enough. Level reduction 209. Okay. But no, my bounce shots are already maxed at this stage. We just go with a max everything build now. There we go, 3000 waves without project funding. Easy. Scatters are much less of an issue, I have to say. So I guess I can see why now it would make sense to have like 12 inner landmines around your tower. We just constantly stun the bosses, eh? Race could be an issue. Potentially, yeah. We might as well pop nuke once we take a ray hit, because then at least we have the attack speed slow. At least right now, man, did you guys see the boss's health from 3 AE down to like few hundred AD so quickly? Look at that, it's just going down now, like 6, 50, 40, 20 AD, 21 AD, 19 AD, 18. Pulsar Harvester, man. Look at that, 391 level reductions, 72% of the boss's health. Everything else is a rounding error, exactly. Glad we didn't have plasma cannon reduction battle conditions today. Well, I think, Grouper, it wouldn't really matter. Yes, we would have to have more damage throughput, but I do think then that we would just see like 99% Pulsar Harvester and the remainder just coming from like 0 point something percent from each of the ultimate weapons. I don't think the plasma cannon is going to be like super game changing. Percentage wise, yes, but don't forget that by the time it actually fires off, it's like 54% of whatever remaining health the enemy has at that stage. So let's say we don't have it firing off at all, and we get an extra like 100 Pulsar Harvester procs or something. It's just going to make that max health of the enemy a lot lower, and our ultimate weapon damage could just shred through that as well, I would think. Let's look at this boss's health. Yeah, I mean the level reductions is just insane. Oh, and yes, Tags, Pulsar Harvester G-Com for me. We don't need the damage at this stage. Uh-oh, there's a vampire. I spoke a little bit too soon. Should I just nuke? Let's just nuke. Let's just nuke all of them. The vampires would have not died. This guy over here, 310 reductions. I guess there's a case to be made of having a very so let me pause the game. I think there's a case to be made where instead of maxing out my bonus, I could have gone for more duration in bot and mpot. Just for the Pulsar Harvester reductions. And if I'm using percent damage, I think that would be a better strategy, huh? The 395 reductions, insane. That saboteur is just not dying. That's so stupid. Oh, it's finally dead, okay. Smart Missile turned into an aura, yeah. It's actually very mesmerizing to look at the Smart Missile ring when it's all just clustered on the saboteur. Unfortunately, it only works on saboteurs. $3,100 waves, nice. Okay, if we hit 3,200, I think it's a success. Well, I mean, it's already a success. We have basically no damage, and we are already going so far. It's even less damage than usual, right? Like last tournament, I would still have like 1Q of damage or something. 5Q maybe. It seems like the 98 meters with inner landmines is still working out just fine. Now the problem is this overcharge here. It might take out all my energy shields. No, actually it wouldn't. It might get one shot off, but our wall is coming back up. Oh nice, our wall is back. Oh, did you guys see that, guys? I'm not sure if you noticed it. This overcharge was sitting here for so long, it didn't get a shot off at all. Still sitting here. How long has it been? It's like 20-30 waves. I don't think it fired off a single shot. Oh, it's finally dead. Oh, Greenie, there are a few commanders I can avoid. Okay, how? Tell me the secret. Give me the source. Avoiding commanders would be really nice with this. With this build. Take wave skip off for 3175. Okay. Now there's basics ultimate, so before the bosses come back up, let's just take it off now, huh? If I take it off now, wait, no, there would be another fleet at 3145, right? So I should leave my wave skip on first. Next wave I take off the wave skip. You know what? Let's just send it first. 3160 or something, then we worry about it. Oh, there's a commander here. Shit. This vampire might just get me. We might not even live that long. Oh, there we go. We just lost everything. All the fast enemies. Ah, there we go. Second wind got rid of it. All right. Take off the wave skip now. The commander is basically a death sentence at this point, huh? $31.65. Okay, so we are almost at that first commander. What is it going to skip to, Greenie? Would it be like a... I hope it's the saboteur. Well, I mean, overcharge isn't too bad anyway. Sabo, alright, nice. 31.74. Before the boss comes in. Oh, there's a boss here already. Alright. I thought I could pause the game before the bosses came in. Next commander, 32.35, which can't be avoided. I think my demon mode is coming back up, so I might have it up for that. Oh wait, this guy is still here. My demon mode should be back up soon. 22 waves. Let's just send it first. Wait till this saboteur is dead before I can equip my wave skip once again. More bosses are here. Would I ever be able to equip my wave skip? Basics ultimate, man. Oh, Defy, nice. Okay. There's still one boss. Okay, wave skip on. Oh, death penalty on that boss, so nice. Oh. Wait. Did I disable my auto demon mode? Yes, I did. Alright, we are safe. So 32.35 is a commander. That's when we use our demon mode. Contingent on me being able to survive until then, I guess. Yeah, hopefully I can. I mean, Chain Lightning plus % damage. Oh, there goes our wall. Alright, we got rid of this bosses pretty alright. We have 134 trillion, 26 trillion, 4 trillion. Why did mine? Oh, because it was with Defy. Okay. Now, in a situation like this, would lowering my game speed help? There is an overcharge here, so I think we lower the game speed. In any case, this overcharge is going to be attacking me really slowly. But because our damage is low, it would make sense to have as much Pulsar Harvester reduction as we can. So we lower the game speed for this guy. This Chain Lightning Plus is so good. We are already doing better than before with less damage. This boss at 80, 70 AE health. Oh, there's another overcharge. Okay. Man, the moment my Amplify bot came up, that boss just died instantly. This guy's still alive. It's been 10 waves. 10 waves, right? So he came around 3,200. 3,205 or something like that. And like what Tex is saying, Dabs is king. Look at us tank this guy. Hey, tickle my wall, will you? Take wave skip off for 3265. So right now, this when I should do it. Like once this group dies, I guess. Can we get rid of this boss before it breaks my wall? Yeah, oh no. Oh man. Unfortunate. Oh, we might lose a couple of energy shield charges here. this guy's still alive. We're almost like halfway there. I think right, Greenie, I might have to wait for after that. So when my demon mode comes along from the commander, should I try to wait for a Defy before I pop my demon mode, or I just use my demon mode? Since I've got my energy shield charges, right, I might try to let it auto activate. Okay, so then I should just like wing it, right? Like just full send it now. Does Titan Shock add up with multiple hits or just one hit? I think it's just one hit. The effect probably doesn't stack. But my ward is almost back up. And my wall is back up, and this guy hasn't even fired a single shot. That's amazing. Those overcharged don't want to die, yeah. This guy has been sitting here for like 30 waves now. Andre, hello, how are you? I'm not sure if it's easy battle conditions or what, Andre, but I have Chain Lightning Plus today, so it's helping a little bit, and Greenie's here, so yeah. It's definitely PB for fast ultimate. It would be really nice if I had nuke right now. Oh, there we go. That's the unavoidable commander. The greenie buff gave me 100 waves, yeah. Okay, this guy has been alive for 40 waves now. I need a Death Defy. If I get a Death Defy, I think we can kill this overcharge and this overcharge. And if I get that, then I can take off my energy shields. No, I can take off my wave skip for the next fleet spawn. Okay, so there goes our wall. We're gonna try to proc our our Death Defy now. Either that or we die trying, right? Our demon mode pops. Oh, the fast enemies are getting very close. Very dangerous. Oh, there's one. There's one energy shield. Is that the stone pack sickness that you see? What do you mean sickness? What do you mean sickness, Andre? It's a blessing. How much chain lightning plus do I have? It's at CL plus 5 now. Oh, there's a second energy shield. Oh, there's the third energy shield. Damn it, we didn't get anything. No Death Defies at all. Oh, and now we got our Death Defy. Okay, nice. So we did pop our demon mode, but at least we have the Death Defy damage. So let's send it first. Let's try to kill all of these buggers. Now we got rid of that overcharge. One more commander remaining. I need to, the moment it dies, the moment this commander dies, I need to pause the game and take off my wave skip. Otherwise, we're gonna get another commander. Let's just fire this off now. 32, 60. I don't know if we can even kill all of these fast enemies in 10 waves. Well, not even in 10 waves, right? In like 5 waves. I don't think we can. Oh, okay. When these bosses die, let's lower the game speed. Come on, die boss. Die boss. Alright, did. Take off the wave skip. Oh, that was very nerve-wracking. Right on time for the saboteur spawn. But we do have all of this buff rates. It's a little bit dangerous at this stage. Let's put it 1 game speed. Oh, the bosses. Oh no. And this is with Death Defy damage, so it's not like I can get any better. The only mitigation I can get now is if I just don't take a hit. Or Death Defy. The Death Defy is not going to do anything for my damage. Ah, there we go, we died. Ah man. 3 to 6, 3 to 5, 9. Alright, it's still PB, still happy. Look at the overall damage breakdown. 9 AF damage from chain lightning alone. It's actually doing something now in terms of the overall damage that I dealt. Right? Chain lightning really good. So overall, I think no regrets getting the chain lightning plus. 30% of wave health is still a lot of extra damage. it actually does something. Electrons are definitely putting in some work. Black hole damage is also good, but at least now my chain lightning is doing more than black hole. and well, all things considered, since we're using GComp, I think it's a pretty good attempt. I'm happy with it. Nice. Yeah, I think we are safe. Okay, let's swap all of this out. Oh, that was such a long run, guys. Such a long run. It's almost like 4 p.m. now. Andre, I used... I'll show you my modules. 1 second. Wave skip back on. There, I use this modules over here. ACP primary, space displacer secondary. Being annihilator, assist, magnetic hook primary, and diamond, no, harmony conductor, assist. I actually have to change like 7 of my 8 modules now. It's tough life. Right, so we're done. So it, scatters have become a lot less of an issue. I got 1 level into this with the Chain Lightning Plus as well. It's helped a lot. Happy enough with it. So everything should be sorted, right? Fetch, summon, bots, tournament, farm setup, workshops, farm setup. Oh, I've got 4S. Can I buy anything? No, I can't. Ah, damn it. Okay. Right. Everything here is sorted out. So let's do the farm run. Bring all of this out. Turn off poison swarm plus, turn on poison soft stun. Okay, and I think we are sorted for our farm run. Ribbler, do people use enemy balance card? Not me. I don't know. Maybe some people might use it. Andre says, is that setup working only if you have specific things? I mean, yeah, I'm using Primordial Collapse, so it obviously only works if I have Black Hole or Permanent Black Hole. But I'm not sure if that was what you meant by the question. Same thing, right? Like Space Displacer, if you don't have inner landmines, then no point using it. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't use project funding, Andre, because of overheat. Damage is going to get scaled so low without when you get further on in tournaments. So it depends on your stage of progression, right? Like if you were earlier on in the tournaments, having a lot of damage would be useful because of overheat not being so significant. So in that case, yes, you might want to have project funding in your setup. You might also want to have ACP instead of OA. But then as you move further on in tournaments and enemy health goes up but your damage goes down, then percent damage becomes better. But you know what, just because it works for me wouldn't necessarily mean that you would get the same results if you tried it. Anyway, I think this would be a good time to wrap up the stream for today. So I think we're safe. We should be getting first place, and yeah, I think I'm overall happy with the Chain Lightning Plus investments. So thank you all for joining the stream. All the best with your tournaments, and I will catch you guys in the next one.